I thought that the world could get darker. It went black.
Welcome to another episode of J Inclusive. Please share, like, comment, subscribe, and set your notifications on so you are alerted every time I upload. Born on September 1st, 1994, 28-year-old O'Shea Sibley was one of 11 siblings in his family. A Philly native, O'Shea had been a part of the Philadelphia Dance Co., a professional dance company that began in 1970 to provide a dance institution for African American students who were not welcomed by other schools and dance academies since he was 14. In 2020, O'Shea moved to Brooklyn to pursue career opportunities he had been afforded by being involved with the Philadelphia Dance Co. The talented dancer and choreographer worked for the Alvin Ailey Extension School. According to those who knew him, he regularly danced in public and used his dance skills not only for artistic purposes, but to advocate for social change as well. He was also a member of the Royal House of LaBeija from 2019 to 2020, where he was a lead dancer. On the evening of July 29, 2023, the night of Beyoncé's Renaissance concert at New Jersey's MetLife Stadium, O'Shea and a group of friends were 2 blocks away from their destination before they made a fatal stop at a Mobil gas station on Coney Island Avenue in Midwood, Brooklyn, New York, following a day spent beach-going at the Jersey Shore in celebration of a friend's birthday. O'Shea and his friends were playing Renaissance by Beyoncé. Released on July 29, 2022, the album celebrates Black queer culture as a safe, joyful space, inspired by the music and community her late gay uncle introduced her to. The project is a dedication to her gay fans, specifically Black queer fans. The group of friends began voguing, a style of dance that originated from the cakewalk, a dance performed by slaves in the United States as improvisational movements, mimicking the mannerisms and bodily expressions of plantation owners. The group were having innocent fun outside of the gas station when a group of people exited the convenience store and out of nowhere approached them.
Surveillance video captured much of the argument that happened between 2 groups of people that ultimately led up to this deadly stabbing right next to a gas station on Coney Island Boulevard in Midwood. And News 4's Jessica Cunnington walks us through what happened as people remember that 28-year-old victim.
At the end of a hot summer Saturday and birthday celebration for a group of friends, a quick stop at the gas station turned deadly.
Like, all he promoted was just love.
Friends of Sibley O'Shea, known as O'Shea, say he was all love and loved to dance. But his dancing at the pump, a gas station employee and witness says, is what another group did not like.
And the guy came from inside the store. He left and he saw them dancing. He's like, why are you dancing? I'm Muslim.
Surveillance video shows the beginning of the argument. We're told the victim, his brother, and friends are on the left side. The 2 groups go back and forth for several minutes, an employee trying to break it up. And in the final moments, some of the group moves out of frame to the sidewalk when the 28-year-old was stabbed.
It's definitely he had a problem with they were dancing. He wanted them to stop dancing, and he started arguing with them. And then after a few fights and back and forth arguing, he pulled out a rifle and stabbed him. Wow. It's really sad. And I hope the family gets justice.
The victims' friends consoling each other as police gathered evidence on Saturday night. Police say the suspect they're looking for right now is in his 20s and was wearing a black shirt and red shorts. A guy wearing that outfit is seen with his phone out during the arguments. The NYPD's Hate Crime Task Force is looking into this case as O'Shea's loved ones right now plan how they'll honor him in the coming days.
This instance, like this circumstance is like ridiculous. It was a night of fun, and this is how like the night just ended up, which was him, passing away.
Otis Pena, a close friend of O'Shea, who was on the scene that fatal night, spoke out about the incident.
Yeah, they killed O'Shea. They killed him right in front of me. I was covered in his blood. I'm holding his stab wound. And O'Shea was just trying to tell people, like, yo, we may be gay, but we're not. It's not calling for all that. And it stabbed him. It stabbed him right in the heart. It took the one thing I always fought for. They killed my brother right in front of me. I'm covered in his blood. I'm covered in his blood. And we were 2 stops from just dropping all the girls off at my house. We were like, let's just get gas right here. Let's just get gas right here. 2 blocks from my house. And they murdered him. They murdered him. They murdered him. It's not just They murdered him because he was gay. Because he stood up for his friends. Letting people know that, yeah, we may be gay, but we just celebrating my brother's birthday. And I'm trying to put pressure on the wound. There's just blood squirting everywhere. Happy birthday to me, right? They killed him. They killed SHAE. They killed SHAE. They killed him. They killed him. They killed him. Right in my face. Right in my arms. I haven't even slept. I can't sleep. Everyone's calling my phone. It's already on the news. Rockaway victim passes away from stabbing. He's not a Rockaway victim. His name is SHAE. His name is fucking SHAE. His name was SHAE. His name was SHAE. And y'all killed him. Y'all killed him. Y'all killed him. Y'all murdered him right in front of me. Just pumping gas and listening to Renaissance and just having a good time. Y'all killed SHAE. I can't believe. Y'all killed him. Share this live. Because they got the wrong one. We got the wrong one. Nah, my bro. Everybody knows me. Knows that was the one right here. On this shoulder. SHAE was the salt to my pepper. The peanut butter to my jelly. And y'all killed him. Y'all killed him. Y'all killed him. Y'all fucking killed my bro. I don't know how to react because I have to have a level head. That's why I told my friends. I was like, I need to be alone and have my moment because I know everybody in the map gonna be calling me. But y'all killed him. Y'all killed SHAE. Y'all killed him. Y'all killed SHAE. Y'all killed SHAE. Y'all killed him. Y'all killed him. Because he was gay. And he was just saying, we may be gay, and we listen to our music, but it's no hate. It's all love. And you stabbed him. You stabbed my brother. You stabbed my brother. You stabbed my brother. And I see him wobbling, and I had to run to him and hold his wound as blood is dripping on my hands, as blood is on my clothes. All my clothes, just because he's trying to let people know that we're gay, we exist, we don't disrespect. Y'all killed him. Y'all killed the one thing that I had close to my heart. The closest. I don't know, he pisses me off. He pisses me the fuck off. Dr. La Sucia, as I would call him. Y'all killed him and y'all took him from me. And not just me. SHAE was a beacon of light. SHAE was a beacon of light that just influenced everybody. Y'all took SHAE. Y'all took him from me. And the thing is, like, out of the years I've known people, this is 15 years strong. I'm a bitch that's always by my side. A bitch that's always here for me. And it's always been, whether I'm good, bad, cussing them out or whatnot. The bitch never left my side, because that's what the fuck loyalty means. That's loyalty. That is loyalty. That is loyalty for fucking damn near 15 years. 15 fucking years of loyalty out of everybody, of new relationship, old relationship. This bitch was by my side. That was my girl. That was mine. That was mine. That was my bro. Y'all murdered him. Y'all murdered him. Y'all murdered him. And I'll be damned if I sit my ass down and just chill. Y'all fucked with the wrong one. Because y'all took... Y'all took him from me. And that's all I had. 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 Everyone knows SHAE was my plus one. SHAE was me. Ain't no Otis without SHAE. That is all I had, bro. That's all I had. That's all I had. I miss SHAE. When I go through shit like this, the person I call is always SHAE. He didn't deserve it. He didn't deserve it. He was just a beacon of light. He was a beacon of fucking light that just wants to dance. And it's like, I get all the sorries and whatnot, but like, I want him. I want to talk to him. I don't deserve this. We as a community don't deserve this. But I killed him. I killed him. I killed him right in my eyes. He's in my arms. And I see him dying. The blood is all over me. I killed him. I killed him. I killed him. I killed him. Because we're gay. Because we're gay, pumping gas. I'm just letting y'all know, we may be gay, but I need a beer. We may be gay. We may be gay, but we exist. We're not gonna live in fear. We're not gonna live hiding. Because everybody know, me and SHAE, we was always out and loud. But y'all, Y'all killed him. Y'all killed him. That's it. That's what's gonna be sold on the news. That's gonna be the rally. Y'all killed him. In blind sight. Just say, hey, we just here. You may be gay. It don't go along with your beliefs, but we're gay. We're just here. It's no animosity. Y'all stabbed my brother. Y'all stabbed my brother in the chest. Saying, we Muslim, we do that gay shit around here. I haven't slept. I can't sleep. Because every time before I go to sleep, I would call SHAE and we would have a conversation. Just hey, bro, you good? I just got home. Every fucking day, we would call each other. Like, hey, you just made it home. Every day.
The stabbing was called a hate crime by New York City Mayor Eric Adams.
This is a city where you are free to express yourself, and that expression should never end with any form of violence.
Who vowed to find the perpetrator, but it was still uncertain if Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez, the same DA who 3 years later would bring justice to the House of Extravaganza's Lorena Escalera, a trans woman who was brutally murdered in 2012, would pursue this incident as a hate crime. The killing was swiftly condemned by LGBTQ lawmakers and activists, including New York State Senator Brad, who expressed being heartbroken and enraged to learn about O'Shea Sibley's death. Beyoncé, the artist whose music O'Shea and his friends were playing at the time of the incident, paid tribute to him on her website with a simple yet heartfelt message, "Rest in power, O'Shea Sibley." Those who paid tribute to him also included Spike Lee, a gay bar named Club Cumming, and ballroom communities across the nation who staged protests and vigils to remember him.
Tonight, a community in the East Village is honoring a man killed this past Saturday after dancing at a gas station.
Flowers and candles seen outside of a club on East 6th Street in honor of 28-year-old O'Shea Sibley. The organizer of tonight's event did not know Sibley, but wanted to honor him.
We perform jazz music, Black American music, and this is a queer space. And so when this tragedy happened, I just thought that it would be really beautiful to hold space for anybody that might have feelings about the matter or just want to come out and feel safe and celebrate it.
They said his name repeatedly, declaring that O'Shea Sibley lives on through his family, friends, and a packed house of supporters at the LGBT Center in the West Village. The memorial ceremony focused on his life.
And here we always pushing back to rise up. And that was O'Shea. O'Shea stood up for what he believed in.
Said by people who were with him when he was killed on the night of July 29th. They are grief-stricken.
If this wasn't caught on video, would we get justice? Like, if we didn't make a cry out to the public, we didn't have gotten the justice, it would have got swept under the rug like the thousands of other trans people, non-binary people, and gay people in this country that go unaccounted for.
Here are Sibley's sisters.
Thank you to everybody donating. Thank you to everybody supporting. Thank you for everybody that's trying to make a difference to stop this from happening to anybody else.
And the organization will be in his name to live on.
We say everybody coming out and showing love. It's a beautiful thing. It's just beautiful.
Sibley's father said they've gotten support from around the world. Here in the village, there were candles, balloons in Sibley's favorite color, orange, and the raising of his name. They marched to Pier 46 on the Hudson, where Sibley and others sometimes vogued, and they remembered him in song and name.
The Philadelphia community is deeply mourning the tragic death of one of their own, O'Shea Sibley, who grew up as a teenager in their studios.
We gave him a scholarship when he was 14, and he stayed around till I'm sure he was 22, 23 before he left. We introduced him to modern dance, classical ballet, and he just absorbed it all. He just wanted to dance.
Joan Myers-Brown, the founder of Philadelphia Dance Company and School, says Sibley became one of the few male dancers in the Danco 2 division.
We didn't have many boys in Danco 2, so he got a lot of responsibility, and he held his own. He was a shining star in the group.
The 28-year-old moved from Philadelphia to New York to pursue his dance career and also danced with Alvin Ailey Dance Theater.
He was friendly, he was warm, he was welcoming. He was a person that would deflate an argument. So this is a total surprise to me because I know O'Shea would not start a fight.
Meanwhile, his Philadelphia dance family prays for justice.
We wanted to be a continuous support of everybody being equal, everybody having the same opportunities, everybody having the right to live their lives.
On August 4th, hundreds of people gathered at a vigil, Vogue as an act of resistance, held at the scene of his death. They mourned, celebrated his life, and protested in O'Shea's memory. None of the witnesses on the scene of the murder knew any of the perpetrators, but surveillance cameras would provide investigators with plenty of clues. The suspect, a 17-year-old high school student, Dmitry Popov, was seen fighting O'Shea on surveillance footage prior to his stabbing, turned himself in to the police with his attorney on August 4th, 2023. It was originally reported that during the altercation, the suspect claimed he identified as Muslim and said that he took offense to O'Shea's dancing. Later, the suspect's lawyer informed media that his client is a Christian.
17-year-old had 2 jobs at the same time. I mean, nothing, no big thing. He's a 17-year-old kid, just 2 gigs, if you will. Attends church, Christian church.
Despite a witness statement that Popov suggested Sibley's behavior as a gay man offended him as a Muslim, the defense attorney tells Pix 11 he's actually a Christian high school student who stayed out of trouble.
If it's easily proven, beyond a reasonable doubt, let's just say, that he's Christian and he's not Muslim, it casts a lot of doubt on whatever witnesses are saying.
Criminal defense attorney Arthur Adala is not on this case, but he's familiar with the circumstances. He says Popov's religion in doubt may create questions for a jury.
Shortly following the stabbing, a GoFundMe was created by O'Shea's father to fund his funeral. On August 8, 2023, O'Shea's funeral was held in Philadelphia.
Action News race and culture reporter Taronda Thomas is live from the scene of O'Shea Sibley's funeral today with a look at how he was remembered. Taronda.
Well, Brian and Sarah, O'Shea Sibley was making a name for himself as a professional dancer in New York City, but his final farewell was here in Philadelphia, right here at the Met, and people who gathered got this program calling it a final farewell for O'Shea. His death has drawn attention to hate crimes against the LGBTQ+ community as his loved ones gather to say goodbye. Tributes.
He was so very special.
And tears. Remembering the life of O'Shea Sibley in a place where he would have wanted it.
This is the grand finale of O'Shea.
On stage.
He was an amazing dancer, an even better friend.
Among the hundreds of people going inside the Met were his siblings.
Without him, it's like the night without the moon. You feel kind of lost.
Inside, a dance in honor of the 28-year-old, performed by Philadelphia, the dance company where Sibley perfected his technique before moving on to New York City.
And senselessly lost his life doing what he loved, dancing.
The message at Sibley's funeral pushing back against the hate.
Hate, that's not God. God is not a God of hate. He's a God of love.
Representatives with the New York District Attorney's Office at the funeral in Philadelphia offering support to Sibley's father.
And it's just a tragedy, and I just want to thank everybody that came out and showed love and support.
Loved ones preferring to remember not the darkness of Sibley's death, but the light of his life.
In those dark times, there is always light.
And that one light that everyone in this room feels is O'Shea.
Popov was ultimately charged with second degree as a hate crime, manslaughter in the first degree as a hate crime, weapons possession, and other charges, and was held without bail.
We will never tolerate acts of hate crimes.
Brooklyn DA Eric Gonzalez says the 17-year-old accused of killing O'Shea Sibley, a professional dancer, outside a Brooklyn gas station last month will be arraigned today on a charge of second-degree murder as a hate crime.
Themselves dancing joyfully to Beyoncé music at a Brooklyn gas station, harming no one, and refusing to stop even when confronted with anti-black and homophobic slur. Stand up for Mr. Sibley, for the rights he has to dance, to be exuberant, the right that he had not to stop dancing because it offended someone else.
The idea that Popov was charged with 2 counts of a hate crime was some justice for O'Shea and his family.
I just want him to be held accountable for his actions and take the real responsibility for it.
Twin sisters Destiny and Desire Kelly are in a passionate pursuit of justice for their brother. Their family just laid O'Shea Sibley to rest this week in his native Philadelphia.
This is like a nightmare that we'll never be able to wake up from. Our brother can't be here tomorrow. My niece asked for him this morning and I didn't know what to tell her.
The family was just told a Brooklyn grand jury returned an indictment against the teenager accused of murdering him. However, his sisters say full justice means full accountability for the suspect and the friends he was with that fateful night.
No one attempted to stop anything or de-escalate the situation when they stabbed my brother.
When pressed by Pix 11, the DA's office said at this time it's focusing on the sole suspect.
It's real hard. I'm glad they got the guy. I hope justice be served.
17-year-old Dmitry Popov entered the courtroom and looked at his family in the gallery as they waved. They said nothing after.
Do you have any comment at all?
Popov's attorney entered a not guilty plea on his behalf on charges that include second-degree murder as a hate crime for the stabbing death of 28-year-old O'Shea Sibley.
He regrets what happens, certainly does, but it doesn't mean
Popov's attorney claims his client did not hurl hate speech.
And I suspect that other people did that were not arrested.
He says they're looking into self-defense, but it's early. Criminal defense attorney David Schwartz, who is not involved in the case, explains what that would require.
What the defense needs to show is that this act was justified and that the defendant reasonably believed that his life was in harm or he was in danger of physical harm. The defendant first had to try to retreat from the harm before invoking the self-defense.
In 2024, thanks to a GoFundMe campaign that raised nearly $22,000, Philadelphia Dance Co. established the O'Shea Scholarship Program. The program, initially funded by half the fundraiser's net proceeds, covers tuition costs, transportation, and dancewear for boys aged 12 to 18 who wish to attend the school. 9 new and returning students have already benefited from the program, one that Beyoncé quietly donated to, as revealed by the founder of the dance school. She did not want it to be known that she was contributing, but I think when the news said they were dancing to her music, she was touched by that. In July 2025, the estate of O'Shea filed a wrongful death lawsuit against ExxonMobil, Burger King, and Bala Oil Markets for woefully deficient security at the scene of the crime. According to the estate's representation, our firm intends to hold the premises owners and operators responsible for allowing loiterers to harass and intimidate customers. We intend to prove that those defendants failed to enforce simple policies that responsible store owners have in place, including limiting loitering, training employees in de-escalation of confrontations, and calling the police if their customers are in danger. Some of the things that makes this tragedy so heartbreaking and scary as a black gay man is the idea that O'Shea was doing something so many black queer people do every day, and that's live their life openly and unapologetically. He was doing something joyful and harmless, dancing with his friends, celebrating life, while listening to an album that celebrates black queer joy. Rest in peace, O'Shea Leon Sibley.
Oh, baby, baby, go,